Streaming. Let's start the game.
You can see me now?
We're streaming.
So I redo the thing? Is there a new link or do I just refresh it? Thank you for the like on my stream. Do. Okay, loot box. Let's go. Oh wait, what? Do I have my skin? Oh, I got that skin. Okay, good. Let's see. What are the skins? What am I getting? Ooh, Halloween loot box. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, wait. Mercy skin. Skin. Spray. Okay. Nah, there's no such thing as ghosts. Maybe. Ooh, scared. Do. Woo woo. It's your bureau. Let's see. Do I have the Moira skin? Oh, I do. Mercy skin. Fair skin. Reaper skin. Oh, I have a lot of them. How about that, Jazz? Oh, I have Skoliata, which means I don't have cultists. Do I have the Anna skin? Got the Anna skin. The Lucio skin. Got the Lucio skin. Trap skin. Do I have this? Nope. I don't have Slasher. Damn. That's a hard choice, guys. You didn't give me the link, did you?
I can't do anything. You're using PC, so.
Well, how do I talk to them then?
Just go to your youtube.com/impersonalfrost and it should be there.
Alright. Let me see. Okay. Though. Alright, say, or can you use your phone to say something in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
Because all it's showing is PS4 stuff.
Yeah, if you're saying PS4.
Well, when I click on the live button, wait, there's 2 live buttons.
Yeah, there's one that says New Hairdo Part 2.
Oh, my face looks bad there. Okay, well, should I just play anyway? Like, do you want to restart the stream or leave it as is? Hey.
See you say hi.
I see you say hi.
No, you look good.
Well, now I did at the beginning. Ugh.
No, it's good.
Can you all hear me? I probably can, can't they? This widow better hit every shot, yo.
Oh yeah, because the stream thing is using your mic and game doesn't use your mic.
So what?
So because the stream is using the mic, the game can't use the mic. It's something they put in the Flash games.
It's your lucky day, widow. Damn it.
I need a keyboard if you want.
I might need it in a bit. Although, you know, I have to clean it if I use it because you have greasy fingers. No offense.
I mean, at least I tell you that.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get you with a pool noodle. Okay, alright, so the story about the pool noodle, guys. Oh, so bad. Alright, my mom. Oh, thanks, Steven, for stealing the health pack. You know, I just needed that. Freaking hog. The fuck, man? You know what? Screw you, hog. Screw you. Yeah, that's right. Run! You better run, yo. I'm gonna get you, yo. You made me mad, yo. I'm gonna get you. Jeez, it takes 4 people to kill the freaking Mercy. That's okay. I know I have bad aim. That hog is probably like, whatever.
Call it Theo Frank.
No one can hide from my sight.
Because it's probably his evil friend because he couldn't handle the
No, he
gun.
called his diva friend. You know, he called diva over because.
Oh my gosh. So my favorite thing to do is when Diva throws her ultimate, I like to just run into her ultimate. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm really getting tired of this. Freaking hell. Okay, and I'm not tryharding this stream. This is a fun stream. You missed your hook, yo. Damn it. Screw her. This team is bad. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's it. I am leaving this team. This team sucks butthole. Jeez. Phew. Let's see. I haven't done replacements. Alright, we're gonna play Mystery Swap. This is probably gonna be bad. Just fair warning. And, yeah. What are you wooing? Oh, that, okay, hold on. You're gonna bring it over here so that I don't have problems. Unless you want to wait for the game. Okay, alright, okay, idiot, my mom, she's Italian, and it's our tradition as Italians to be good cooks. And she is probably like the best cook I know, the best chef I know. She has like her recipes.
Hello?
Whoa. She has her recipes in cookbooks and stuff like that. So she's like very talented, obviously. And so I know when she's cooking something well and when she's not. And she was like, she does this thing where she likes to show up at my apartment without a shred of notice. So that way I could be like asleep or in the shower or just at a doctor's appointment, and she just comes over and is like banging anything to do it. Like, yo, you didn't tell me that you were coming to my house, yo. I'm not a mind reader, so don't expect me to be like home 24/7 whenever you show up. And you know, generally I do appreciate it when someone brings me food, but I could like, so what she did was she was like, yo, I have some cheese that I made for you. It's your favorite cheese. It's ricotta cheese. And well, I like homemade ricotta cheese. I don't like just any ricotta cheese. Or I like, is it pollo or polio? I don't know. But yeah, I love ricotta cheese in general. Okay. Anyway. So my mother says, yeah, I'm going to bring you cheese. I'm like, okay, you know, just give me a second. I'll have my roommate open the door because I just was in a lot of pain that day, and, you know, I just didn't really want to move. And I was like, yeah, you know, you could just have her come in and, you know, bring the cheese in. You know, even though every time she comes in here, she complains. So, well, only two. I'm the best Hanzo ever. Anywho, so she goes and says, oh yeah, I'm gonna come in here and bring you some cheese. Well, this is a nice spot. And as she goes to bring me some cheese, okay, so as she goes, alright, let me just talk because I can't think. As she goes to bring me this cheese, she decides that she's going to be a Trojan horse by bringing me food that's good, but not, I can't think while I'm doing this. She decided to bring me food that's good, but not be nice herself. So she goes up to my roommate. It's like, oh, there was this one time that I saw Carrie when she was at physical therapy, because, you know, like as some of you know, I'm a domestic violence victim. I had to go to physical therapy to, you know, walk again initially, and all this stuff. And part of that was aqua therapy. Ooh, I'm getting like nice spots. And in aqua therapy, sometimes what they have you do is they have you like use a pool noodle to do certain leg exercises. And she goes and says, oh, yeah, I saw Carrie when she's at, you know, physical therapy once, well, aqua therapy once, and she was in the pool with a noodle. And my roommate literally pulled her away from the area that she was talking, because she was sitting there shit talking me right next to my bedroom door, because she was dumb and didn't realize that the walls of my apartment are thin enough to where I could hear her in the hallway. And he's like, I don't want Carrie to hear this stuff, because he didn't tell her this, but he, you know, he didn't want me to hear this stuff because he didn't want me to he did not want me to feel sad, you know what I mean? He didn't want me to be like, wow, somebody's saying something really nasty about me. But really, what she was saying was something really stupid, because anybody who knows that, oh, if you do physical therapy, if you do physical therapy, that they're gonna make you use certain things that, you know, like normal people wouldn't have you use. So you're gonna do stuff like, you know, if it's aqua therapy, they're gonna have you use a pool noodle or a boat seat or different things. Hell, there's even some people that will use rubber shoes okay, yeah, we're gonna lose this. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this real quick. There was no reason for her to sit there and complain about a pool noodle, especially about something that happened like 6 years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, she's like, yeah, there was this one time I went to pick up Carrie from aqua therapy, which is like physical therapy for water, and she was in the pool with a noodle. Well, first of all, number one, it wasn't my pool noodle. Second of all, what? As you oh wow, I did so great. 3 storm arrow kills. First of all, it wasn't my pool noodle. Second of all, it was the physical therapist pool noodle. And third of all,
you were using someone else's pool noodle?
Yes.
How dare you?
Why would I show up with a pool noodle? I'm an adult, you know what I mean? Like, do I look like a little kid? Just, yeah, I'm in the pool with my pool noodle. No. Like, I mean, I had a pool at my parents' house. If I wanted to use a pool noodle, why not use, like, the noodle? Like, why not use it at my own pool? Why would I go to the aqua therapy center where they're teaching you exercises to strengthen your legs and back just to use a pool noodle? You know? And she's like, yeah, there was this time she was in the pool noodle. I was appalled. And my roommate's just looking at her like, well, maybe she needed the noodle so that way she could get some. What was the word you used?
I don't know. I'm disgusted. I don't know.
Basically, he was like, well, maybe she just needed the noodle to just relax in the pool. I mean, isn't the point of recovery to recover, you know, in any way, mentally, emotionally, or physically? And she was just like, well, I don't understand. You know, she's just being just dumb. Just dumb as fuck. And she could have just looked it up on the internet and been like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe she actually uses this to, I don't know, balance on it. That's what they do. They have you put your foot on the noodle, and they have you do just certain things, like they have you like balance on it to try to like gain stability with your like back. And the weightlessness of the pool makes it difficult for you to do so. So that forces your body, like your legs, to strengthen and your back to strengthen to be able to gain your balance back again. Wow, imagine that! A real reason to use a noodle in a pool. Duh! Anyway, so she goes to bring us this cheese, and then she's in this hallway for 40 minutes. Just backstabbing me in the hallway. And, you know, that's not the first time she's done something like that. She's really petty. So she does this a lot. And I just been like just blowing it off, just completely ignoring it. And that day I had just about had it. You know why? Because when she brought us the cheese, see, I know when my mom is throwing a meal and when she's not throwing a meal. And that day, she was throwing that meal. How do I know? Because the cheese tasted bad. Like, as if she left it on the counter for maybe 2 days to just stink and fester, and it's not the kind of cheese that you could leave on the counter. Ricotta cheese is the kind of cheese that you're supposed to keep in the fridge and only take out when you're about to eat it. I'm sure somebody out there will be like, well, I love ricotta cheese no matter how it's served. But that's not how you serve ricotta cheese. I would know. I'm 4th generation Italian from Rome. Okay? I know.
Yeah, but you use pool noodles.
Fuck you and your pool noodle. Okay? Oh my gosh. She's never going to let that one down. Anyway.
I trust your opinion on it.
I know. It's all my fault because of pool noodles. But yeah, she. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so he goes to tell me. So I go to eat the cheese, right? I instantly, I'm like, oh. I almost drank a Mountain Dew. I was like, oh, something's not right about this cheese. I knew it. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say a word. Not a word. Because I don't want anybody to think I'm paranoid. And lo and behold, who else thought something was wrong with the cheese?
Oh,
He did.
what?
He goes up to me and says, yeah, there's something wrong with this cheese. He's like, it tastes bad. And I was just like, you think so? He goes, yeah, it tastes like it's old. Like they've left it out for a few days. I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not paranoid. I'm not the only one who thinks this. He thought it too. She did it. And then he goes, I think she sabotaged it. I was like, really? Why would she do such a thing? Because it's a really long process to make a cottage cheese. It's a lot of work to make. You have to use like a stocking, and there's like a whole shebang of a process to make it by scratch. And he goes, he's like, yeah, she was out in the hallway talking about you in the pool with a poodle. I'm yeah, but only for 30 seconds. And I was just like, really? She's talking about me in the pool with a poodle? And he's like, yeah, she thought you were like screwing around, like not literally screwing around, but you know, I like thought like you were just messing around in the pool and not like doing anything. And he's like, yeah, she was sitting there just completely trash talking you. And I had to pull her away from the doorway because I knew that if I didn't, that you were gonna hear it, and I didn't want you to like feel bad. But then when I see that the cheese is completely bad, and she had brought cookies too, and the cookies tasted like hockey pucks, he goes, then I was like very sorry if I keep cleaning this. I'm in my own little world. uh he's like, then when I saw that the cheese was bad, then I knew that was a Trojan horse. So Trojan horse is where, you know, it refers to a Greek story where people got into a wooden horse. They offered the horse as a gift, and then when they brought the gift between the gates, a million soldiers like burst out of the Trojan horse, and like, yeah, there was a big like war thingy. I don't even remember what. With poodles, yeah, they all bursted out in poodles, ready to have a poodle fight. And but yeah, and then my parents, you know, of course they need praise for everything. And you know, if somebody does something good, in which, you know, there was something that my father gave me a while back that was actually very thoughtful. I actually took the effort to make him a thank you note, and the thank you note took me quite a long time to make because I just wanted it to be as perfect as possible, just to show my father, like, hey, Dad, I appreciate you being thoughtful. And well, he didn't really appreciate it, even though I spent like hours on trying to make it perfect because I am insanely a perfectionist when it comes to graphic design. Like, everything has to be perfect to the dot, I, and T. And by the way, it is hot as F in here, and I do not want to sweat like crap like I did the last time. So could you be a very nice angel and put a fan right there? Please, 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 please,
You're
please.
not gonna be able to hear you. I gotta just turn it.
Well, you gotta turn it down like 100 degrees because it's like 99 in here. Who the heck is stuffed steak? Who this? 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 Wait. Oh, crap. Oops. Who this? Stuffed steak. Stuffed steak. Oh well. Bye bye, stuffed steak. I don't know who that is.
Probably somebody you met while you were smoking pool noodles.
You're a fucking pool noodle. What? How do I know this person is bronze? What the? No. No! Well, okay, their name is Stuffed Snake, so I'm just gonna keep him as my friend, but I'm not playing with you, Stuffed Snake. What is this? I don't understand. How are you bronze? Ugh. I am dying. Please, please, please. Fan.
Turn it down, it's cranking.
There's no way for you to turn that industrial fan on low?
I could put it in there, I just say it's gonna be hard to hear you.
You put it on low.
Okay.
Anyway. So yeah, that's the whole ordeal about the... Oh yeah, so I got more to this story. So, my mom... And I'm gonna eat my pizza while we talk, if you don't mind. My mom, today, after I got my hair fixed, I was like, you know what? You know, I'm pissed off that she kind of just let me rock. Because when I asked her for help on this, she just, like, looked at me like... And I've told everybody this, and everybody's like, wow, why would the mother not help the daughter? I'm like, you know, I wish I knew. She's got an excuse for everything. I guess there's a reason why she has 4 kids, and none of them want to be around her. Well, 5, but one of them's dead. And, she... See if you can hear me still with that fan on. And by the way, that wrapper that's on that bottle of sanitizer over here is going to go flying in my face if you don't grab it. That one over there. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Can you grab this stuff here so this just doesn't go flying into me? Like any of the papers that can go flying. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd have, you know, my roommate deal with this so that way things don't go flying into me and then I had to get off the stream. Anyway, so today I just wanted to show my family, like, look what someone nice did that you didn't do. And they were kind of like, my dad was like, whatever, but my mom, you know, she was just being really petty, bitchy. And, she's like, you're not a nice person. When I asked you how the cheese was, and see, here's the thing. You sabotage my food. Don't you dare ask for praise. Like, at all. When she sabotaged the cheese, I was so disheartened by her actions. And she could try to say that she didn't. And she will go to her grave lying and saying she didn't. Like, the way she lied and said, yeah, we had a Catholic marriage when it was really Protestant. Okay, and I don't really care if her marriage is Protestant. It was about that she lied. Told me, oh no, Carrie, you have to have a Catholic wedding. And then lo and behold, she had a Lutheran Protestant wedding. Completely lied. To my face. Why? She lied to me for over 22 years about that. And then she wants me to believe her when she says, I didn't sabotage your cheese, even though I backstabbed you right outside your bedroom door. After I decided to show up on your doorstep. Yeah, okay. You say so. So, when she pulled that stunt, sabotage the cheese, I'm like, really? Like, you're gonna do that? And I just thought, you know what? Forget it. Like, it's not even worth addressing. I'm not gonna say anything. This bee, excuse my French, this lady had the audacity to message me and be like, so did you like the cheese? You didn't say anything about the cheese. After, and you know, like my dad, when he gave me something else himself, I just said, hey, thank you for the gift. This is another time. And I actually made him something. I think she thought, well, I made you this old cheese. So why are you not, like, kissing my butt about it? By the way, if you go over there, this computer is going to die.
sit over here. My hips are killing me.
Oh, I know, but it's low, so before you sit,
What's low?
the battery.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to have to get you up again. So, anyway, in case you guys didn't realize, my roommate helps with a lot of streaming stuff. But my mom is like, you didn't say anything about cheese, and I'm just like, why I oughta, you know? I'm like, yeah, the cheese tasted kind of stale, Mom. I don't know what it was. And she went holistic because I said that. Well, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, Mom, it tastes great. You want me to be a liar now? Come on. And she's like, oh my God, I didn't do anything. Like, you full of drama. Just tell you this right now. My brother was deployed. And he got stationed in Europe. And when he was stationed in Europe, he went there and never came back. He was actually stationed in England. And he just decided to never come back, and his reason was because he hated my mother. Like, I don't know how bad of a person you have to be. Like, I mean, I have some exes, you know, and I pissed off a couple people. But I've never had it be so bad that people are like, I hate you so much, I'm moving to another country.
Turkey?
Yes. But my mom, she's that woman. So, and that's not the only person that's, like, left an area because of her. My sisters left. My brother left. 3 people left. You know what I mean? And so I told her, I was like, yo, you know, you're being crabby at me. I'm the only one that's willing to talk to you. Maybe you should be, a little nicer. And so when I talked to her that day, she went ballistic because I told her, yo, it's a little old. She's like, why would I sabotage it? I'm like, I don't know. Why would you go outside my door and badmouth me? She lied to my face and said, I didn't badmouth you. I was like, bro, what? Did you forget about telling him about the pool noodle? And she was just like, he told you that? He wasn't supposed to tell you that? That good for nothing? How dare he tell you that? I'm like, yo, why are you blaming him? You're the one that said it. She's like, oh, well, because at first when I was like, yo, you talked behind my back, I said, she's like, no, I didn't, you're paranoid. I'm like, you talked about this, and then she went psycho because I called her out. I was like, no, you said this exactly. Then she tried to make it like he was the bad guy. I was like, you dumb bitch. I've known about every single time you talked bad about me. Because, see, I'm sneaky like that. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I told you because it was funny as fuck.
What?
I told you because it was funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah, he told me because it was funny as fuck, he said.
Like, why keep bitching about a pool noodle?
I know.
Who the fuck you bitching about a pool noodle?
Right.
Why you about a pool noodle? I got so carried away with this.
He thought it was funny because in his mind, he was like, why is she bitching about a pool noodle? Like, there's 1,000 other things to bitch about. You could bitch about the taxes of the government. You could bitch about Donald Trump. You could bitch about your neighbor. But you're bitching about a pool noodle? A noodle. Really? A noodle. And so my roommate's just like, the hell? And he told me about it. And I'm just like rolling my eyes. Because, my mom has said about 1,001 bad things about me to other people. And I would say about most of them are false or just exaggerated. And I just would sit there, and when people would tell me, I'm like, oh, she said that. okay. Yeah, that was kind of like my response, or I'd be like, really? And and then I would just ignore it, and then I keep it in, and I'm like, I'm gonna save this for later. You know? And I would just ignore it and keep talking to her, being like, because I was thinking my plan was to see how many people she was gonna badmouth me to before before she stops. And my guys and girls, she badmouthed me for over 5 years straight. This dumb bitch. Excuse my French. Not nice calling my mom that, but you know what? How often are you gonna fall for the trap? You talk bad to me and I pretend that I don't know. Are you that dumb? And she is that dumb because when I was like, yo, I knew the whole time, and she tried to be like, no, this is a new thing. This is only one time. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just tell the truth already. Like, I do about you talking to this person and you talking to that person, and then I started like mentioning each one, and she's just like, well, how dare all of them tell you what I said? I'm like, maybe, Mom, you said some really crazy ass shit, and people didn't believe it because they knew me, they've grown up with me, and they're like, I can't believe Carrie would do such a thing. Or maybe they thought the need that they had to defend you or something. I don't know. And then she's like, well, I'm never going to talk to your roommate ever again. I'm like, woo, cray cray, you cray cray, bitch. I'm sorry to keep calling you bitch, but you're a bitch. Okay? And you know why I say she's a bitch? Because my dad was in that call when I was talking to her today. All I wanted to do was be like, hey, Mom, this got fixed by someone that's not you. Thanks for doing nothing. You know? I didn't actually say thanks for doing nothing, but I think she picked up on that memo. Okay? And really, and you know what I wanted her to do? Truly, guys? I just wanted her to love me. That was it. Just love me. That's it. Hold me. Hug me. Tell me that I am beautiful. Tell me that I am special. Just tell me. If you can't say that, just say you love me. She just couldn't do that. Because I'm never good enough for her. And she's like, oh, you know I love you. You know, she says it like that. But then she'll say things like, what's wrong with your face? Oh, like, what? And she's like, what, no lipstick? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't wear lipstick today. I'm sorry that everybody in my family is a model. Okay? And that I just don't look like a model for 10 fucking minutes. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that was basically all. And I ended up saying that to her in the call. Like, you know, it was Thanksgiving. Or like, the last Thanksgiving I had, and my ex is probably going to see this and be kind of pissy, but I don't give a shit. My ex and I had a really big falling out. Big falling out. As a matter of fact, we don't talk anymore. Not because of me, but because of him. And we had a bad breakup. And and to this day, I still want to make peace with him because, you know, like, I like to make peace with everyone, really, at some point. And all I really wanted to do on Thanksgiving, because I was so hurt, because this was right before Thanksgiving, was I wanted to hug my mom. Well, actually, no, the breakup was not right before Thanksgiving. It was sometime in the fall. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was heard about it all the way till Thanksgiving. Okay, because the drama of what he did carried on over through the whole season of autumn. Okay, he had a lot of drama, and he didn't exactly initiate all of it himself. Some of it was his friend that he did. And to me, I just wanted to hug my mom and say, Mom, I love you. Can you give me a hug? Hey, Gold Baller, welcome. And, you know, that's all I wanted. But when on Thanksgiving, when I went to the hospital to be with my father during Thanksgiving, she just stared me down because I didn't look pretty enough for her that day. And was just like, what are you wearing? You know, just being like complete cold, like really cold. And I didn't even get to tell her, hey Mom, I dated this guy and he really hurt my feelings. I just really want to have a hug. Can you give me a hug? Like, I didn't even want to bash him or anything. I just wanted a hug. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted from her. But this is way too difficult for her. Anyway, it's tangent. I went off on a tangent. I'm doing really great. Thank you, Gold Baller. How are you? Anyway, so today I called her just to tell her, you know, like, hey Mom, you know, thanks for, you know, not even being compassionate or kind. But guess what? My hair got better and everything's, you know, doing better. And just to show her like my new hair, just to be like, hey, what's up? And she somehow turned it into a whole shitstorm about how she was mad that I didn't thank her for the cheese. That I told her that it tasted weird. Or actually, I think my words were, it tasted old. And I was like, yo, maybe I wouldn't have said that if it didn't taste old. But both me and another person thought it. And then she was just like, went off on me and being like, oh, well, that's not okay for you to say. I'm like, okay, so I'm supposed to lie? Like, how exactly do I tell you, yo, this doesn't taste right? You know what I mean? I wasn't even being a bee about it. I was like, yeah, this doesn't taste right. You know, this tastes kind of old. And you know, if truly, she should have just let me give her a thank you. If I want to say, yo, this tastes good, let's say, yo, this tastes good. If it tastes bad, let me say, yo, it tastes bad. Don't let me sit there and be your judge if you're not willing to accept the judgment. Don't ask me for an opinion if you don't want it. That's just how it is. And it wasn't like I did it in public. I did it in private. So anyway, you know, I told her how it was. And she did not like that. And then she tried to go off and be like, well, why would you assume that I would just, you know, give you bad cheese? And I'm just like, well, maybe it's because of the fact that you went outside in the hallway, right outside my door, and you talked shit about me. And then she went completely chaotic and went on this shitstorm, just bitching and screaming, like, because I said, yo, I don't like it when you talk behind my back. And my father was listening, and she's like, well, maybe you need to not bring up the past. I'm like, I didn't bring up the past. You did with the cheese just now. This was done over a month ago. And she's like, well, what was I supposed to do when I can't talk to you? I'm like, well, what you're supposed to do is you come up to me and you tell me, yo, I have a problem with you. And you say, I don't like this. And then I say, okay, Mom. And if I don't like what you had to say, I'm going to say, I don't like what you had to say. And then if we can't come to an agreement or we can't, you know, keep a level head about it, then we just say, you know what, apparently we can't, you know, get along here. Maybe it's best if we talk about something else. And my dad goes, that sounds like a great idea. And she's like, yes, yeah. And I was like, whoa. Like, and then my dad's like, what, don't, I think that's kind of reasonable, like, don't you think? She's like, no, I don't like something, I'm going to talk about it, whatever. I was like, oh, okay then. And she just literally just launched out of her chair, because this is on FaceTime, and stormed out of the room. And my dad's like, where are you going? I felt bad for my dad, you know, because at the end of the day, he just doesn't want to deal with this petty drama. As a matter of fact, no one really wants to deal with it. Not me, not my brothers, not my sister. No one wants to deal with her petty drama. She just lives in a world of her own drama and BS. And, you know, it's like, at some point, you know, my roommate is more of like my dad to me than my own mom is my mom to me. It's really sad and it's really tragic, and you know, there's times that I get really sad about it because I just really want her to love me no matter what. But, you know, like I said, home is what you make it, your family is what you make it, and if people don't love you, then don't worry about it, screw them. You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. He said, I've been through a lot this week. Me and my girlfriend, I've been praying for her because her dad got. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hit by a drunk driver. I've been thinking about her all day lately. He's in a. You wrote he's in a coma. He's a coma. No, like the comma, like the little. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You mean a coma? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to joke about that. I just wanted to make you laugh. But yeah, it's not a laughing matter. I'm sorry, not with it today. I'm really sorry to hear that though. Is she okay? I don't know what your last message was. I didn't read it. It says retracted. I didn't mean to go on a tirade there. Where'd you meet your girlfriend? And yeah, by the way, I wasn't trying to bash my mom. It was more like I was kind of really hurt that she couldn't just be happy for me. And when I told her, I was like, yo, you know, the hardest part of this process with my hair was the fact that you couldn't even look at me like you loved me. Like, you looked at me like I was an animal. And she was like, well, I'm sorry if I wasn't the perfect mom for you. Like, really all she needed to say was, I'm sorry you felt that way. Let me try to work on our bond as a mother and a daughter. All she needed to say. Easiest few words of her life turned it into 100 irritating words. Oh. It's just me. Are you still there, Gold Baller? Oh, wow, that's a long time. Xbox has been around that long? I guess so. I feel old. I have no idea where I'm going to put this plate. Well, that's nice. I'm happy to hear that you found a nice girl. How long have you been dating this lady? No, like, how long have you been dating her? Mm. And she said she's not talking to you because of her dad? Yeah. I don't know. Do you want the honest truth, or do you want me to just not tell you the honest truth? Because as your friend, I'm going to tell you what's true if you want me to tell you what's true. Letting you know what. So, when my dad got his leg chopped off, I was kind of talking to somebody on the internet, and he was being too clingy. He was being very annoying, and he kept pushing to meet a new account. No, this is my PC account. I don't know where the fuck to put this plate. Well, shit. Guess I can put it over here. This is where it's gonna land over there. Oh, does she have the same speech problems? By the way, guys, I taught Goldballer how to speak. Well, he already knew how to speak, but I was helping him, like, speak better, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, speech impediment, and so I was trying to help, you know, because I actually had my own speech problems when I was younger. I used to be like, the snakes swim with the sharks. Well, not that bad, but I would say a lot, like a lot, with like, okay, like squeaky squid, that name there, or snow play stepmom, stuffed snake, super pants, supportman, silver rabbit, simply simpin, thirsty, like you hear that. Yeah, that's what I did. So I actually took some speech classes because I wanted to become a broadcaster, and I also had oh shit. I also had like a New York accent, so I'd be like, "Do you want some chocolate today?" You know, I'd talk like this, like I'm from New York, like that. What you looking at, yo? You know, like I did. I was very I don't know how to describe it. I had an accent. That's all you need to know is I had an accent, and it was really thick. Okay, you want to see my bad tank skills? Let's go. Anyway, I had the wrong stream up. The wrong stream. I had the wrong stream up, and so I can't see what you're saying. Oh, there it is. Nice Gengar in the back. This is a blanket, actually. I love Gengar and Pikachu, like all these colorful things, and so here. See, that's why I had it here. Okay, don't make fun of my bad tank skills, okay? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm bad, alright? Just, that's all you need to know. Our healer made for a reason. Gengar is one of your favorite? I love Gengar, he's so cool. My friend said, "You are an anomaly." And I'm not sure what that really means, but he said, like, something that sticks out, something that is a feature almost everything else doesn't. Like, everything around you was blue, but one item would be red. I think that's a compliment. I don't know. So let's get to see a widow. Jennifer Wana. I don't know who Jennifer Wana is. Oh, nice. I'm glad that, you know, she that you found a lady that's for you. Oh, great. A May. Time to die. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I scared the crap out of her. Double kill. Woo! Let's go. You're welcome. Her name is Jessica. I have to spawn guarantee. Yeah, honestly, if I play Diva, I'll tell you why I play Diva. Other than it being fun. I play. Oh, they got a Reaper now. I play Diva because I can't stand seeing an enemy Widow go uncontested. Like, I had no mercy when I was on Widow. Whenever I'd be on Widow. Bye bye. Oh fuck, I'm out of my mech. I'm stuck on the plant. Oh, I'm referred to. I should have backed up. I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. Save me, Jesus! Ah! Oh, sorry. I picked up a woo. Ooh. Yeah, everyone says that word, ooh. Big Daddy Frog. Where do they get these things? My name is Big Daddy Frog, yo. Why is everything daddy? Like, I mean, and I doubt he has a kid. I didn't get to use my bomb. Oh, that was the bomb anyway. I like her little mech because it looks like a Chinese house thingy. Oh, you said you got with a girl named Jessica too? Where did you meet Jessica? Kupo. And yeah, Jessica is like a common name. Like when I was in school, there was like a million Jessicas. I actually got my first detention because of the Jessica. And the reason was because the teacher was like, I don't like that you two girls are fighting, so I'm going to give you both detention. I'm like, bro, I'm not even fighting with her. She's like, yeah, well, she obviously doesn't like you, and this will teach her not to bully you anymore. I'm like, so you gave my perfect record a detention. And over this. And I'm like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I was pissed. How did you know I don't play Tank Coffin? Orin, welcome to the stream! You met her before the world shut down. Oh, man. Speaking of world shutting down, I guess I'm gonna just do this. I talked to her for like a year. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll tell you, you know, nothing was more scary than having a boyfriend right as he just isn't, like, really on top of things as much. Like, he'll touch all the doorknobs, he'll touch all the doorknobs, he'll touch all the tabletops, he'll touch everything. But then when you got people with the coronavirus, they're like, they're coughing up 10 lungs and they're just, and they're getting it all over the place. That's when I was having a panic attack for him because what he'll do is he'll touch the doorknob and then put his fingers in his mouth or in his face, or he'll put it in his hair, and then you're just taking the coronavirus and taking it from where the person just coughed in the hand and touched the doorknob, and then you're putting it in your nose, and then it goes right into your system. And so I was like, oh my gosh. My boyfriend at the time was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna die. That's what I was worried about. I was having panic attacks every single day, and he didn't get it. But yeah, no, like, I have a lot of, I know what it feels like to, worry about your significant other because of the coronavirus. And we were no longer together. It's been a while. We broke up, like, actually right around the beginning of it. It looked awkward. Of course it looked awkward. It's my worst role. Honestly, it is my worst role. Like, I had somebody the other day that was like, your take sucks. Your SR sucks in tank. I'm like, no shit, dude. Obviously, I am not a tank player. Like, why are you playing on it? I'm like, because I wanted to get I wanted to get the stuff for it. Although, to be honest with you, there are times I'll play tank, and I'll have all gold medals as a tank player. So, it's like, that, obviously there's a problem with, like, our DPS, and not all DPS are that great. Like, some DPS, I don't even know how they got to the ranks that they got to, really. Like, I'll see people in Diamond, they still play like shit. You know what I mean? And I'll be playing, like, tank, or something I don't really play, and whether it be quick play, or 4v4, or whatever, and I'll still have, like, the medals. And I'm a bad tank player. Yeah, you can give me some tank pointers. That's cool that you guys have similar birthdays. Although, honestly, my mom and dad, they have similar birthdays. But my mom hates it because my dad will give her money for her birthday and then expect a gift on his birthday. And her birthday's before his, so she never really gets to have her own birthday gift. Yeah, DPS players are very bad. I had some dumbass talk to me yesterday that was in Masters. Oh, man, I gotta tell you about this dude. This guy was grade A clown. He's like, he made this post. I mean, I'm gonna be straight with you here. I was just looking to get the skin, the Echo skin, for my Xbox account. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to find a group and see, who's looking for Mercy and just join, get my 9 wins, get my skin, and go. Like, it didn't care to me. It didn't matter to me what, like, exactly we were doing. I just wanted to play with a good player that I could learn from and somebody that could get me a quick play win or something. I tend to choose carefully around the team. Yeah, but see, that's the wise thing to do. What tanks do I want to learn? You could teach me about D.Va since I like running over widows. Anyway, so this guy goes and's like, he looks at my profile, he sees I'm pretty, or at least that's what he said. And then, well, he didn't say that initially. He just was like, oh, you're a Mercy main? And he's like, how often do you log on? And he, like, instantly, like, the second I joined, instantly just started, like, hitting on me. And I kind of just was like, I'm like, that's nice. I wasn't really, I wasn't really buying into it. And he got like really clingy really fast, and we were playing, and we played 8 games together, and he lost 5 out of 8 games. And on the 8th game, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play DPS this time. And I had silver limbs, which was 5. And I told him, I was like, yo, why don't you, you know, since you're playing like tank and DPS, why don't you like use our teammates who are bots as bait? So that way when they die, you could, or when they're close to death, or when somebody goes to attack them, you could just hook them and kill them or whatever. And no, I'm not talking about Owen, by the way. I'm talking about somebody on Xbox. And he's like, oh, it's not as simple as that. And I mean, I know it's not as simple as that, you know, and you can't win every game, but dude, at least win 50% of the games. You know what I mean? And really, I was only there to just get my Echo skin and just go to bed. Like, I wasn't there to chat him up. All I saw was, hey, I'm looking for a Mercy Pocket. You know, I need a Mercy Pocket to level up an account. I'm like, okay, quick play, let's go. You know what I mean? I wasn't looking for boosts or anything like that. Oh my gosh, I can't hit a shot. He goes, never trust anyone. Rank doesn't mean anything to people in real life. A game you only get to choose around one thing. Yeah, I could care less about rank too. It was hooking on you. What do you mean hooking on me? Please, mouse keyboard. People are boosted nowadays. Oh, he was clearly boosted. You know, because I could have played with a diamond player, and we would have won all the games, or even a gold player, okay? And this clown, he couldn't even win, like, he couldn't even win them, like, half the games. Like, he's telling me, well, you know, my teammates were bad. My teammates are bad. I'm like, well, you're telling me you're in the top 500, but then you're telling me you can't beat, like, golds, plats, and diamonds? He's like, this is coming from the person that's in low rank on 4v4. I'm like, yo, like, what, you're basing my stats off of 4v4 and not even regular comp? Like, I have higher SR in regular comp. Like, you just being a complete douche. That's nice. You're sick. I went by name in that profile pic. Oh, I see. But yeah, so he went and was like not doing very well at all. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever I join Find a Group, I've had people that will actually go up to me and be like, yo, your win percentage is not high enough. Because, like, in the past, people would just be like, oh, come on, we win a few games, we lose a few games, and then your friend tries to guilt trip you into, like, you know, pocketing all of them all the time, and you're losing a ton of games, but you don't want to be a dick to your friend, even though your friend sucks at the game. So you're just, like, plummeting your stats because your friend doesn't want to do, like, normal shit. Like, I had one guy that would play Genji, and then he would go all the way to the enemy spawn room door and just be like, yo, can you res me? At the enemy spawn door. And I'm like, yo, you're suicidal. I can't res you here. And he was like, oh, come on, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. They pressure you, and then your scores go, like, low down, and they won't stop, like, harassing you. And yeah, so, like, now I'm like, okay, if you're gonna, like, intentionally throw or not apply yourself, then I'm gonna, if you're gonna throw or not apply yourself, I'm not gonna play with you, because people would look at my stats after I would keep giving people chances, and then they'd be like, yo, your win percentage is not good. So I just had to literally tell all my friends that were, like, intentionally not, like, doing their best, like the ones that weren't actually applying themselves, I had to be like, yo, if you want to play, we could play like maybe in a custom game. But I'm not playing quick play, arcade, or anything else with you. Because at some point, you know, it's your time invested. And then people are like, your win percentage ain't good, so we don't want you here. So when it's affecting my ability to get other friends, that's when I'm like, yeah, I can't play with these people anymore. And so for yesterday, when that Masters player, well, that GM player was like we played 8 games and he only won 3. I was like, you know what? Things ain't really working here. And he's like, oh, if you want, we can make a group. I'm thinking, so you wait till now after we've lost 5 out of 8 games to be like, yeah, we can make a group? Like, bro, no. Like, he should have, he's like, oh, he tried to be like, oh, we can make a group at another date. Trying to, like, look for more reasons to stall, to keep talking to me, to keep hitting on me. And I kind of was like, you know, I gotta go. That's all it just said. I was like, I gotta go. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, bro, we lost like 5 out of 8 games. And he's like, oh, but I tried. I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Bye. I just left, and then he sent me like 101 messages being like, really? Are you mad at me? Are you upset? I'm like, well, bro, no one logs onto a video game to follow you around like a puppy dog to lose all night long. Like, that's not enjoyable. Everybody comes on the game to fucking win. Like, that's the reality of it. And, hold on, let me look and see what y'all said. I didn't mean to go rant. He said true. Mouse, keyboard. By the way, that's nice of her. Winds come and go. Yeah, there's a difference between winds coming and going and then him just sucking ass. Other than how your team walked through that. Yeah, exactly right. He said you could still lose if your teamwork is poor. Whenever I play, so I tend to lose my games. That's right. While doing my best and against pals, what do you expect? The stats should be looked at as kill death ratio for tank and CPS. Well, that's the thing about him. What Michael said, or Oren said, he hit the nail right on the nose. The nail right on it. Whatever. You know what I mean? He really understands what I'm trying to say here. Like, this is actually a team-based game. The best player that I have seen ever in my entire life. I was looking to get. I made a group on team on looking for a group, and I said, "Yo, just win, just doing arcade wins." And there was this dude that joined with like a Korean name on PC, and he literally hit like every single shot. Like, this dude did not miss a single shot at all. He would go up to Reinhardt, fan the hammer, kill, fan the hammer, kill, fan the hammer, kill. And if he felt like somebody was on me, he would instantly jump on them like ass on grass. This guy was the best dude I've ever seen in a game ever. And he actually added me to Discord. We don't really play, you know, but every now and then he'll be like, hey, do you have a counter, bro? And I'll be like, no. And that'll be like the extent of our conversation because I don't lend out accounts. But yeah, like, I met this dude and he could have every shot. My point being is, when this other pal came up to me yesterday and was like, oh, I'm top 500, and you clearly don't know what you're talking about. You're this and this and this. I'm just like, he's like, I could only do so much. I'm like, bullshit. Like, I literally saw McCree go into a game and carry the whole game. Like, literally carry the whole game. I've also seen a Farah do it. I've seen a Hog do it. I've seen, like, I played this game long enough to know when someone has been boosted and when they're not. And that dude was clearly boosted. I would say he's he had a decent amount of skill, but not enough skill to where he could actually be like. I would say he couldn't be any more than diamond, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because yeah, he had some good accuracy. It's just he had no he had no game sense. So like I would be dying or being chased down by a tracer. I'd be super jumping all over the map. I'd be hiding and I'd be still hunted down and killed no matter where I was going. Everybody else on the team was dying. He's demanding pockets. Oh shit, my computer's about to fall. He's demanding like a pocket, but not keeping the pocket safe. You know, in my eyes, I believe like if you can't keep your pocket safe, then you really don't deserve a pocket, because I know people that are good at the game and like they take care of their pocket. You know what I mean? Like, why should I invest my time in pocketing people that are not going to keep me alive? Because that affects my kill-death ratio, and then people actually check that too. And so, like, naturally, when I play a healer, if I'm playing with a decent team, like, I'll only die maybe 1 or 3 times now. Whereas if I was playing, like, with gold or something, I'll die, like, a few times. But even then, I try to position myself better, you know? And I'm not perfect, and I know in this stream I'm probably doing butt at the game. That's because I'm only talking to you all and shit. We carried flat games on Lucio. Have you tried Bora? What's your opinion of her? What's her MS? Michael Myers. Carried games with his diamond kids. Oh, all the time. Well, he had, the thing is, he actually had like proof that he was top 500. He showed me like his stats and whatever, but it just, and he was like telling me, oh really, you're gonna like leave after that? I was like, yo, I mean, he's like, we can't win all the games. I'm like, you're right, we can't win all of them, but can you win like half? How about like 50%? Is that okay? Just 50%, you know? And then he was like, oh, well, you know, I can't promise anything and my team sucks. I'm like, you could you could have done 100 things. And he tried to be like, oh, I can't do enough. Then I'm like, okay, then why is it that this McCree could do this or this Farrah could do this? Or why can these people do these things and you cannot? You know what I mean? So why should I keep pocketing you? Because in my eyes, Mercy is not giving her team any value if the DPS or tank that she's pocketing is not executing any kills. Or if he is executing kills, he's not doing what he has to do to keep the other teammates around him safe. And he he didn't get it, and he's like, oh, this is coming from you, and I am like masters on like beat account and all this, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I highly doubt that if we were on your main account, because I met him on a Smurf because he was saying he wanted to level up a Smurf, for God knows what reason, because he sucks butt. And I don't think he sucks butt because of his accuracy. I think he sucks butt because he has no team sense. But yeah, no, and then when I finally was like, I tried to be like, you know, if you want to play, maybe we could play if you bring some of your friends around, and you know, we have a whole group together of good players. Keep in mind, I said good players, not players that play for kills. Because I told them, I was like, yo, this ain't deathmatch. This was team deathmatch. You know what I mean? Or quick play. Either way, each mode is for teams. And he just like kept, you know, he kept insisting. He kept insisting it was because of the fact that his teammates sucked, and when I told him, I was like, yo, maybe you should, like, I don't know, only play with me when you have actual, I headshot him. Hold on. When you have actual good players on the team, and he got mad about that because I guess he wanted to spend some alone time with me, which I was like, bro, I don't know you, you know? And his response to all that was when he tried to say that, you know, he tried to be like, oh, well, that was the other thing. He said, oh, well, I wasn't exactly trying as hard because I was just trying to talk to you and just chill. I'm like, whoa, so you couldn't just win the game. I mean, honestly, I've played with some Masters players that could easily win games based on the fact, like they could be half asleep and win the game laying down. Like, you know, like they'll be like, yeah, I'm laying down. I don't really feel like getting up. Well, I guess I could play a few games, a quick play, whatever. You know, they actually can get shit done without even focusing on it. Hell, there's even times when I'm half awake and I'm playing Mercy and I could, like, be asleep and like, you know, move around and get shit done. This guy could not do shit, and his excuse was, oh, yeah, I was just talking to you, and I wasn't really paying attention. I'm like, oh, well, if you wanted to hang out, couldn't you just go to a custom lobby and do that instead of affecting my scores? And he's like, oh, I didn't think it mattered. I'm like, oh, I'm glad that my stats don't matter to you. Like, screw you. Hold on. No, I doubt that you're terrible at the game. Well, I will check the chat in a second. There's so many zombies here. Right, yeah, that's exactly right. A lot of the time when you are playing this game, you need to do callouts. He wasn't even doing callouts either. That also drove me crazy. And when I was giving the callouts and being like, yo, Reaper there, Genji there, like, he was just kind of like, I don't know, he just kept, he kept pushing the fact that, what did he say? He just kept like killing for kills. He'd be like, well, I got a lot of kills. I got all the medals. I'm like, that don't mean shit. I even, at some point, I just was kind of like, you know what? If you're not actually gonna like do your job, you know, and like get shit done, then what's the point? You know, like, what's the point of playing if you ain't gonna win? And the second, because when I told him, like, you know, I was like, yo, I'm leaving, I just left with the intent to just not fight. Because I knew the second I was like, yo, I left because we weren't winning, he was gonna take, like, personal offense to that. And the second that I left, I was, when he started, like, interrogating me about why I wanted to leave, after I already left, I'm like, really? You're gonna blow up my phone over this? He was like, I told him why, and he goes, he starts sitting there and pointing at my rank and how he's better because he has high rank. Then he called me middle-aged. I was like, well, wait a minute here. Middle-aged, last I checked, was like, I think 49. That means, you know, when the onset of old age. And when you look up what middle age is on the internet, it says the ideal age for women's beauty is 30. Do I look middle-aged? I haven't aged since I was like 19, okay? The only thing that changed in the past like 10 years is my cup size. My boobs got bigger, okay? That was it. And that was natural, not fake. Anna's hard to do on a controller. It takes time and practice to really get used to her. Snipers on control. Oh, thank you. Michael, you met me so long ago, but I'm honored by your compliment. Thank you. Speaking of which, do you like my hair? I got like my hair cut. And I'm sorry I'm not like completely focusing. If you want, after this, like I can wait to play or something. I just wanted to just kind of hang out with you guys, chill, and get some wins. You notice how like I'm playing Zenyatta and he's not even my main and I'm still winning? Like, just saying. Yeah, he flipped out on me. And I asked him, I was like, yo, why are you calling me a bitch? Because he actually full out called me a bitch. And he's like, oh, I called you a bitch because you're bitching at me. I was like, what do you mean I'm bitching at you? All I did was leave. And he just like, yeah, well, you left and then you told me why you left. And I was like, yeah, because you asked. You asked. So why are you asking questions you don't want answers to? Sorry, I had a bowl of like sauce and it was about to spill. You can give me tips on Tank whenever. It's looking nice. Sadly, the barbershop is still closing, so mine's a bit of a mess. You have to show me. Is your hair long? But yeah, I think that top 500 guy was just like thinking that, oh, I'm top 500, so that means I could say whatever and that you'll like me. Like, bro, like, don't you realize like there's like a million top 500? Well, not a million. There's like 500 top 500 people that all try the same game at some point with some girl at some time. Like literally, he's not the first guy to try that on me. I get every single rank guys try to pull that. They'll see your mercy and get your girl. They're like, oh, I'll boost you. Like as if I wanted a boost from you. I never even asked. I just was like, yo, can I win the game and go to bed? Like, I didn't even say that. I was just like, hey, you need a mercy? All right, I'm a mercy. You want help leveling up your count? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's win. You know, you're the one seeking help, and I'm the one willing to give it. That means you have to actually apply yourself, not like be stupid. But to be truthful, I think he was drunk or something. Because at one point he was like, yo, what do you drink? And I'm like, it's Monday night and you're asking me a Sunday night and you're asking me what I drink. And you're telling me, oh yeah, I drink these seltzer alcohol things and they have low calorie. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you're worried about your calories, why don't you lay off the booze? You know what I mean? And I'm only saying that because, like, I know what it takes to diet, and I've dieted myself before, and I know that alcohol isn't the way to go if you're trying to lose weight. At least that's my opinion. Like, I would try to get, like, seltzer and eat healthy foods like vegetables and stuff like that. Stuff that, that's healthy for you, not booze. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, are you still rocking the bald dome, or are you rocking a monk hairdo now? Because I know last time I checked, you had like a monk hairdo. And I mean that in the nicest way, not in the mean way. Damn, I am tired. Are you gonna save it? Honestly, I think you should, like, if I'm gonna be truthful, last time I saw you, you reminded me of the guy from Breaking Bad because you had the goatee and he had you had like an almost bald head. You should like just completely shave it and go like bald. Like you could pull off that Breaking Bad look if you wanted to because you kind of look like him because you got the glasses. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying it's kind of a look. Like, see, bald can work on men. Like, men can have bald, can be bald and look good being bald. But, like, women, you know, just they're meant to have hair on their head. Become Walter White. Have you seen that show? It's a really good show. Oh, my roommate's talking in his sleep. He thinks I'm talking to him or I'm talking to you. Dude, I don't blame you one bit, Walt. I almost called you Walter. Go ball, you're Walter White now. um, if I won't, because if I won't be able to sleep thinking. Oh, he's saying that he's not sure if he'll be able to sleep thinking about his girlfriend all day. You know, like if it were me and I was worried about the person, I probably wouldn't be able to sleep either. Dude, I dated this dude, this was years ago. How old was I? 24? And he one time, he was telling me, okay, I'm sure Michael knows who this is because I've actually told Michael about him. He was dating me for about 8 months, and 7 of the 8 months he cheated on me with somebody that was pretending to be female, and he didn't know that it was a male the whole time. It was pretty bad. But he was basically having like a interesting chats with this person over the voice in the not safe for work way, doing a not safe for work thing, if you know what I mean. Basically, he cheated on me with this person, and he had no idea that the person was a dude. He thought it was a girl the whole entire time, and he's like straight as an arrow because the person actually lied about their gender on purpose because, you know, they're like that. And he lied to a number of people saying he was a girl when he was actually a guy the whole time. Yeah, you remember them. Right. So, anyway, I found out about the cheating, and the person that he cheated on me with was someone named Rose. Okay? And Rose was actually a guy, and Rose was my friend, but I thought he was a girl the whole time. Well, I suspected he was a guy based on his voice, but he had like a really high-pitched voice. Anyway, so my ex, you know, in the end broke up with them for me, but had promised me for 8 months straight, oh yeah, I'm gonna come see you, don't worry, New Year's Eve, I'm gonna see you New Year's Eve, I'm gonna see you New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Eve came along that year, and he was like, oh yeah, I can't come see, he basically said, oh, I can't come see you, and the reason was because he claimed he was kidnapped by, I think, Serbians or Arabs. I don't remember. He lied so many times, I couldn't keep track of it. But he claimed that he was thrown in the car and kidnapped by Armenians, Serbians, and I don't know. And then all the while I find out that he had no intention of coming off. But literally, when he told me he had gotten kidnapped, then he said, "Oh, like, you know, when he kept saying, oh, I didn't know, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to come there." Another time he was like, "Oh, all my money was stolen, so I can't take a ticket to go there. I had all my cash saved in my car to go there." I mean, like, this guy is an adult telling me that he had all the money that he saved for 8 months in one car, and that while he was at a party, somebody broke into the car and happened to steal it. Like, like, how many times you gonna lie? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he did lie. Like, yeah, it is embarrassing. Honestly, I think it's kind of funny that Rose did him dirty, because really, he shouldn't have been cheating on me at all. To fall for that for so long is really sad. And he was furious with Rose when he found out. But yeah, no, when he told me, like, oh yeah, like, he called me on the phone being like, "Oh no, someone stole all my money, and I was at this party, and I was gonna go see you, and all this stuff happened," and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that." And then he said, "Oh no, they're taking me," or something like that, and he actually faked being kidnapped on a call, just so that way he could get out of spending money to take a ticket to come see me, so that he could keep playing me along as long as possible. And meanwhile, I knew it was a lie, but at some level, I was, like, worried for him, because I didn't know what was going on. You know, even though in your head you know that it's a lie, you're still worried for the person regardless. And that just didn't seem to, like, I don't know, like, he just didn't seem to have the respect. And then eventually I was like, he eventually somehow magically broke out of the trunk of a car. Like, I don't know, explain to me this. How do you go to a party, lose hundreds of dollars in a car, and then overnight get kidnapped by Armenians, and then you break out of their car, and then you fight them off with their fists when they have machine guns? I mean, I guess it's possible if you're like James Bond, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, really? And then when I called him out on his shit, and he even lied about the cheating too. He tried to be like, "Oh no, I didn't cheat on you, I didn't cheat on you." I'm like, well, Rose is saying otherwise. He's like, "Oh, Rose is lying, Rose is lying." I was like, bro, Rose is showing me chats where he's talking about bleeping your bleep, okay? Like, you know, come on, man. How much are you gonna lie, really? Like, you can keep lying to me all you want, but the facts still remain. And don't just ignore my stats. They're real bad. Okay, I got paired with bad people. Obviously, PC is not my game. Okay, I need some good players to play with, and I got bad players. But anyway, the point of the matter is, yeah, I understand completely what how you would feel like you can't sleep, because all while he had said, "Oh yeah, I got kidnapped with my people on New Year's Eve of all things," I'm sitting there like for 2 days straight. I think it was around 2 to 4 days straight, just sitting there worried, sick about him, wondering if he's okay. When really, in all reality, what I think he probably did is I think he found some chick and bleeped her. I think he found a chick and banged her. That's what I think actually happened. And he's never gonna admit it because he lied so many times. And he never takes ownership for what he did. Ever. But yeah, so as far as it goes with like your girlfriend, I really hope she's telling you the truth. But based on experience, I would not hold your breath. Just saying that right now. Well, you know, I think what happened was, Michael, is that he faked a kidnapping so that way he could say he was kidnapped, which would have lasted. He made it last 2 days so that way he could go to a party, meet a chick, go to bed with a chick, wake up the next day, get refreshed, come back, get situated, and then be fine. That's what I think he did. Sad that, you know, I can't. And then when I say that to him, he's like, "What? You can't trust me? How could you not trust me?" You know, like stuff like that. But like in the all reality of it, it's like when I ask him, like, "Okay, why did you have your money in the car of someone else's car at a party?" His statement is, "Oh, well, fuck, I'm gonna die." Um, his response is, "Oh, well, I did that because I planned on going to the party and then right after going to the train station and come to see you." I'm like, "Okay, where were you gonna stay?" "Oh, I didn't know. I figured I would just show up there and find a place to stay." Like, oh, okay, so you don't even have a location. You don't even know how much it's gonna cost. You know what I mean? Like, how do you say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there," but then not know where you're gonna stay or how much it's gonna cost or how are you gonna pay for food? Damn, I'm in the worst positions always. Yeah, you didn't even have a basic plan, and then he's like, "What? You don't believe me that I was kidnapped?" Like, oh, okay, so I'm supposed to believe that you're gonna put all your money in a car that's not even yours, without even a way to pay, like without even a clue as to how much money you're gonna spend on a hotel or where you're gonna be. Oh man, he didn't even know it was behind him. Why would you stand there in the middle of the? Oh, he's strapped to the thing. I'm like, what? Oh, I knew that was coming for me. I was trying to get to that tour. But yeah, and then he would go up to people and be like, "She's awful. She won't believe in me. She's so paranoid. She's so paranoid. Even though I cheated on her 7 of the 8 months, talking dirty to some guy on the phone, being a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean?" Like, I can only imagine why I wouldn't believe him. And it blows my mind to this day that he still can't own up to what he did. I mean, he did say sorry for it when eventually I showed it to him. Oh, of course I'll pray for her. I'll pray for you too. Hammer time. Of course, no problem. Sorry if I'm venting, by the way. Sometimes I hear you guys talk about your problems, and I think about my problems while you're talking about yours. Like, I can totally relate to, like, half the shit you guys say sometimes. I mean, I've been through, I'm not gonna lie, I've been through so many relationships just because these guys will just keep lying and cheating constantly. And I get so tired of it that I eventually had to break up with the guy. And when I was like in high school, I was saving sex for marriage, so um, I break up with a lot of guys just on the fact that they keep pushing me to have sex with them. So I've literally seen and heard probably every excuse known man. Damn it, this jackass. Of course. I mean, I'm sad that you're going through that, though I would say, Gold Baller, if I were you, I would tread carefully because honestly, what she's telling you kind of sounds, I mean, it sounds really awful. But, you know, at the same time, like, don't go into relationships and, you know, assume everything they're telling you is the truth. You know, I would be very careful with your heart with these people because people on the internet can be very deceptive. Fuck you, Genji. I'm shooting at the ground. That's Genji, right? Totally. Blah 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 blah. My head feels so much better. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Literally, my hair feels so nice. I'm like, oh, finally, I can feel my head because I had a huge knot. Yeah, I know, but you know, there's an expression that Northerners have, and the expression is, be careful when someone is too nice. Because people are never too nice. And well, I mean, there are some people that are really, really nice, but like, the ones that are too nice, sometimes are like, too good to be true. I mean, there are chances that they can be, you know, not all that is expected, but I would still just be careful with your heart. Like, you know, okay, like, I've dated guys, all kinds of guys. I've dated ugly guys, hot guys, you know, tall guys, short guys, guys with glasses, guys with pimples, bald guys, blonde guys, brunette guys, a lot of different guys. Because like I said, I'm saving sex for marriage, and I dumped a lot of guys who would push that back when I was in high school. And I'm gonna just say that, you know, you can't, like, people will say whatever they have to get a relationship. So you can't, you know, you can't trust everything you see. Like, I know there was a point in time that I got, you know, because I was told, oh, if you date a hot guy, they're gonna break your heart. You know, that's what I was told. Like, oh, if you date only hot guys will break your heart. That's why your heart keeps getting broken. You keep getting cheated on. I'm like, okay. And then I would date guys that are, you know, decent looking or not attractive. You know, just so I could date somebody that would treat me right. You know, because people were like, oh, you gotta date this kind of guy so that way they'll treat you right. And I promise you that whether a person is pretty or ugly, people will cheat on you if they're gonna cheat on you no matter what. And people will be nice, you know, just to get what they want. So if I were you, just, you know, keep that in mind. I will try to look into it. It was nice talking to you, Michael. Sorry I wasn't really talking much. I was kind of just like in a zone for a second. I'm sorry for rambling. I don't know. I guess, I've been hurt a lot, you know? Although I've been doing better lately. It's good. You're welcome. If only they waited for a resurrection. African brother. One day he'll get me into Paladins. If you get me into Paladins, I'm gonna get addicted to Paladins. Like I get addicted to all the games I play. And you know I don't cheat on my games. Way to waste that all. Oh, never mind, he didn't waste that all. What the fuck? Get off of me. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I broke the res. That would have been a cool super jump res, but it jumped too high. And now I wasted my ult. She's a huge Laker fan. 1 second. Group up with these people. Well, they're not bad at all. He said that would be too easy. Yeah, well, like, you know, I'm loyal to, you know, whenever I play a game, I'm loyal to game. Whenever I date someone, I'm loyal to them. %70% kill participation. Woo! Family comes first. No, I get it. Dude, yesterday I was healing the shit out of that wannabe top 500 dude. And literally, I had the most insane amount of like healing. I had like 11,000 healing just on Mercy because I was literally just healing the crap out of this guy because he was taking so much damage. And he wanted to be like, yeah, you don't know nothing. Like, okay. Like, you say so. That's what you want her to do? Do what? Why is it not working? Keyboard's not working. Come on. I hate when this happens. It's always good to be supportive to your girlfriend no matter what. That's a good quality to have in a gentleman, and a lot of men need to have that quality. There's one person I dated where so I re-injured my hand a while back, and I was in the hospital, and I called him to be like, yo, I re-injured my hand, and I'm going through a hard time. Do you have a minute to talk? Because I only have a minute. And he was just like, no, I'm too busy to talk to you. I'm like, bro, I was in the hospital, like, in the ER. And you couldn't spare less than 5 minutes to talk to me? You know, would you believe this fucking clown? He still will, like, contact me in some way, shape, or form. What he'll do is he'll send his friends to talk to me to figure out if I'm single. And then he'll try to hit on me in some way or another. Because he's too afraid to go up to me and be like, yo, you single? What the fuck? So yeah, I mean, with that relationship, I don't even look back, honestly, because, you know, I know that, I deserve better, you know? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die here. Shit, I didn't see him. Might not make it where. But yeah, it would have been nice if he could have, been that way, but I don't even think about him. Though the thing that scares me about him a little bit is he's very possessive with his exes. Damn it, I got stopped. Yeah, they didn't even do that. He literally, okay, so for one, he sent his buddy to hit on me. And then he sent his other buddy to get intel on me. And I know clearly when they're doing it because he did the same shit with his ex. Really, all he needed to do was tell me, yo, like, yo, I'm interested, or hey, I'm sorry, or something, but, like, he's got such ego problems, and you know, that he thinks, like, he's just untouchable or something. I don't know. I'm gonna die here because it's bashing there. Oh, man. Honestly, I would prefer the truth about things. Like, I get when people try to protect you and all that. It's understandable. Only died 3 times. It's not bad. That's good. Having a good conversation is a great way to really grow as a couple. It's like this is like stuck, this keyboard. That was my another problem with my ex, was that he would not have good conversations. So like whenever we had problems or things that we needed to resolve, he just wouldn't talk about any of the issues, and the second you address them, they just lose it. And so then it made me not want to talk to him at all. Wu-Tang. It's okay, I've done it too. I like how people be like, "You good?" or something like that. Like, why are you asking you good? What is my blue? Okay, that. He told me, "Did you do speed mode on fucking zombies?" Like, I did that challenge a while ago. Sorry, I have like sauce on my hands, and I'm like getting it on everything, so I'm like, yeah. Just ignore me. I love when I get booped backward. Where you going, Junkrat? Nice. I mean, I don't blame you. I am getting attacked from somewhere. Oh, there's a bastion up there. Fuck. Well, one problem is not being able to have callouts, and I noticed that like a lot of times on PC there isn't any callouts, and I'm sweating on my tits. So. It's always funny to see like them stuck in the trap. They just look like a little bird perched up there. Damn it. Oh damn, we're gonna die. Or he's gonna die. I'm gonna get out of there. I know, I almost had that. I really love 4v4. It's a lot of fun. Damn, I think I got him killed. Whoops. Oh damn. Hanzo needs to stop dying. Nope, no, no, no. This is an intense match. Damn it. Damn, it's close. Fucking dick. Man, 10,000 healing. Well, I don't know if I would tell her that you want to marry her right now. I mean, if you've only been with her one day, maybe not break that to her. Oh, you kidding? Wow, 11,000 healing. I don't know what more I could have done. Yeah, I would wait and figure things out. Like, don't rush a marriage with her. It's ridiculous. Not me ridiculous. It's ridiculous that I'm their healer and they didn't even vote for me. Especially when I did good. Bullshit. Accidentally delete. Yeah, I'm actually a bit cheap in this composition. No, you hope. Really, bro? Damn. Oh, I have every single skin and achievement on Xbox. That was like a given. The only ones that I'm missing anything on is this one and Switch. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, Hanzo. Stop being television, Hanzo. I'm just gonna jump off because I'm not gonna deal with this. Dumbass. Yeah, I have that summer game skin. I actually really like it. I meant to super jump that. Shit. Hello? The fuck, you dumbasses. Yeah, thank you for reviving me. Now let me let my pocket die. Dumb jackass. Sorry, I get really angry when people let me die. Like, I know that I do risky reses, but you know you could, like, just, I don't know, turn around and kill the Sombra. I can't even alt air. Yeah, this Hanzo, I think, is AFK or something. This dude is everywhere. Dude, how many times is this guy gonna get away with murder? Bam. Like, can they kill him? Come on, man. Stop fucking dying. Dick. They caught. Oh, I'm gonna vote for myself again because I worked hard on that. I do like that Echo skin though, it is nice. I didn't think I would have the confidence to stream again, honestly. I know I did recently for my Halloween skin, but yeah, it's different. My Halloween outfit, rather. I like how he's like got a werewolf outfit. Damn it, bashing up top. Oh damn, she's still right on me. Okay. Why would you feed Sombra into this? Okay, I'm gonna go break. These clowns gotta get it together though, because this is like dumb. Come on, man. Alright, you know what? How do we have 13 kills? Like, I messed up that boot so bad. Damn it. Wow, silver's one. Fuck is everybody? Gonna die. Yep. This team is just bad as fuck. I mean, I'm not one to talk because I'm not getting many kills here, but, you know, like, I don't know. Damn it. This team is bad. How you suck that bad? Honestly. Like, honestly, I understand me being a dicky as I didn't do good. But, like, because I was mainly a healer. But the Hanzo just kept beating the whole damn game. Oh no, loaded me into another losing game. Nope, not happening. Not today. Oh, I got a spray for him. Okay. I wonder how many days are left on this. 2 days? Really? Oh man. The Winston was doing relatively good at first, but then it was like he just took a dive bomb or something. I don't know, like I don't actually think it was fully his fault. I think a lot of it was other people's faults. Like the fact that the Honda was dying every 5 fucking seconds. Just gonna get a selected character or what? Can you like jump up when you nails? I guess he did jump up, didn't he? Wow. So they have all his physical symptoms. Wow, it'd be nice if like Anna stopped DPSing. Yeah, Anna, since you went to DPS, there you go. Asshole. Tool bag. I meant to super jump and I just didn't. Fuck. Sometimes I can pull it off perfectly and then other times it's like, nope. See, right there, I did it perfectly. Like, if I'm not thinking about it, I'll do fine. Damn. That was my fault for not being aware. Okay. Dude. Can we get teammates that win? Win, guys, win. See, I jumped perfectly that time. Thank you. Gosh, can we, like, kill him? Come on, this widow is doming everybody. Can we not go out there, please? Fucking stupid doofus. I just need one more win. Just one more. One more. One more. I'm so fucking tired. That Farrah flew up in the air like it was nobody's business. And it's starting to step up. Oh damn, I'm stuck on the other side of the wall. He's like, tasty mercy. Well, might as well just die there. stand still? I'm trying as hard as I fucking can. Come on, man. Three, two, oh, never mind. This Reinhardt is going in guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing! Look at him. Bitch. Excuse my French. Are you kidding? You still would have won that. I'm not even gonna stay. Just one win! Shit. Oh, really? Check signs, revenge, normal. Are you shitting me? I'm just gonna not deal with stupid people right now. I'm gonna take a quick break because my eyes are killing me. Drive but don't get angry. Actually, no. Oh, this is. What do they play? Shit, answer. Doesn't even say what they play. They're judging by the fact that it is a healer that they're trying to play. Probably means they're healing. There's only been like one other healer that I could play with that where just me and the other healer would carry. That was that Brigman. It's a shame. I would really like to play with them again, but they're just such a dick, honestly. The guy could be like completely drunk and he'd come into the game and just kick all their asses. Even drunk or sober, he would just destroy them all. That's great. I want to be that good someday. Like, I mean, you can all, you know, as you can see when I'm playing Mercy, there's a clear difference in skill, like mechanical skill. But, you know, I want to be able to play it as best I can. Dude, so I'm just like chilling for a minute, waiting for like, so I don't get, you know, sometimes I like to wait a little so I don't get hooked up with bots. And I'm part of like this raid group. And they've been trying to get these gangers with these remote raid passes. And I'm like, just give me one that's like, you know, shiny. But because I already have a hundo Gengar, I think that's why they're not giving one that's shiny. It's irritating. Well, while I am going to queue for another Overwatch match, I'm going to turn on my gotcha so that way I can catch some Pokemon. I just dropped my torch. Oh, well, I'll throw it anyway. Let's bring another stuff. Oh, so now the keyboard decides it's going to work. Okay, so, ta-da! I found the device and crash on. No, you gotta catch all the Pokestops. Yeah. This is a gotcha. Catches all the Pokemon. Well, right now it's not catching. Yeah, so you basically just pair it like that, and then it'll catch all of them. Any groups? Okay. I'm like really exhausted. I just need one more damn win. Like, it's not that hard. It's cute. Like this. Desire. Do it. Do we have Indiana? Damn. So look how'd I die? Jeez. I mean, this. Wow, really? I'm really freaking tired. I might just end this stream soon. Just so I can like take a nap and then come back to this because my eyes are burning out of their sockets right now. Oh my gosh, someone please kill these things. I swear if I don't win this last game here, I'm probably just gonna find a way to end this stream so I can just chill for a little bit. 'Cause my eyes hurt. Asshole. Thank you, Jesus. Finally. Oh. Sorry I wasn't healing as well. I was tired. Keep healing through, so that please. I do need some more wins there, but I might just do it in my own time. See the Echo skin. Ta-da! I love her pose, I just don't like her face. The only thing I really like about this skin in particular is the fingers are red. And I think that's neat. That's interesting. I like it with the gold gloves. Those look cool. Let's see what she looks like. Picture for the pumpkin. Let's see. Let's look at these fingers and the practice rings. They're pretty. Yeah, they look like she dunked her hand in Kool-Aid. There you have it. There's Pico skin. Sorry, I'm so tired. But can I try to end the stream? Let me see. It's Empress of the Breast sending out. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Yo. He's like out of it. I want to end the stream. This isn't my computer. This is his computer. So I apologize for the yelling. Jeremy. I don't want to have to get up and knock out all the wires. Of course, the PC's like not working. I'm trying to end the stream, yo. I'm tired. I want to end it. The computer's not like responding right. What? Alright. Yeah, I tried to message people on this keyboard and it didn't work at all. So, like, I'm okay with still playing, so it's just, I'm too tired to, like, like, to talk on stream, you know? Literally, my eyes are, like, closing. If you click on the streaming live icon, it doesn't. Yeah, it's saying, like, load disk space and all kinds of stuff. It's just been a really long day. Long day in a mostly good way. Sorry to bother you, since you were knocked out. Do you want this? I've tried turning it on and off and it doesn't work. Maybe you could try to get it to work. Do you want this plate here? No, because it's empty. Or spill sauce on your electronics. So, yeah, normally I, stream on a webcam, but when I stream with a webcam, it's with his computer. So it's not my cup of tea. Do it with mine. It's possible, but I just don't. This has got. His is beefier. My friend messaged me and I forgot all about it. I'll get back to him soon. Sure. They probably would be okay with it, Anyway, this episode of us signing out.